Hello, this is Wendy. How to get a faster delivery? Many customers want an answer. From a factory angle, nowadays, more and more factories, they choose the products to produce. For example, during the past days, when the factories were not cutted by our government, we have plenty choices, it's okay. But nowadays, we have to consider the general situation is changing. So we have to find more appropriate ways to make our productions faster and to make our turnover higher. So for this kind of items, we need to sometimes we will say no, and we will produce few hundred cartons, but not so much because it's very slow for this kind of items. And also the laborers in our factories, they don't dislike this kind of items. It's so occupied for the time, so their efficiency is very low. And then the items must be counted with the quantities to decide their salary. So to produce items like this will takes less income for them. So for this kind of items, you have to think about it in the future, and you have to, small quantity, small parts is fine, and then we can help you to finish. But if large quantity, it's impossible. So I also have some items like this. This is a square shape items and it's 0.8 inch. And here you can see the tubes is square, and this is a 100 shortcake. And for this kind of items, you can give your orders boldly to your suppliers, because from this year, our factory bought an automatic machine to produce square shapes. So we save the time to come faster. So also like this kind of items is also fine. It's also very popular, very welcomed by our workers as well, because we can compose by machine. And this one is also okay. So under this situation, we can also give you a price a little bit better compared with these kind of items or this kind of items, and also this kind of items. Here, this is a fan shape, and we cannot make it with the machine, unfortunately. And this one also, because you can see square and then fan, square, fan. So this kind of shapes we cannot also produced by the machine. It all rely on the handmade till now. So it's fine, but it will be surely slower than the square shapes. But it's also acceptable for us because we still have lots of tube making workers, and they're working on this. So but the price, it's always more expensive than these squares. So I'm just giving you some information about how to make optimize your products and make a faster delivery. And these are all plays a very important role in our factories. And let's take another example. And this is an assortment. Assortment box is pretty troublesome as well, because we need to collect small items from the different factories and also deliver to our warehouse and packing them. And for this kind of items, not so many factories produce them anymore. So the price is expensive, and also the production time will surely longer than all these kind of items. So my suggestion is, when you have some selection box like this, and you have to give the order much earlier compared with these cakes. So that's all the information I want to share you today. So any further question, you can let me know, and I will be very glad to help you. Thank you so much.